So I wanted to talk real quickly about the first time I tried to contact the FBI. This was before the Silmar incident, when I knew the police were involved in all this, but I knew something was up with my computers and things, and so I called a friend of mine who, we were longtime friends, and she had allowed me to take some pictures and things. But when I was going to contact the FBI, I was going to turn everything that I have over to them, everything that I have. So I called them to let them know that I would be, to try to get their permission. She said she didn't mind, but just strange. She's one of the people, many of the people that have ghosted me up to this point. But anyway, so after contacting her, I contacted friends of my sister who had been helping me, supposedly helping me, during this period of time after the fire. And so I went to the church that they work at, and they knew what I was going there for. I told them that I needed some help trying to contact FBI. I didn't trust using my own phone because all of my electronic equipment had been compromised. So while we're there, there's a very strange similarity here to what happened today at the grocery store. While I'm there, you know, trying to be as humble as I can be, at the same time trying to let them know, like, this is some serious, very serious issue that I need some help with. There's a woman there who kept trying to play with my dog, and I kept asking her to please stop because we were in the middle of a very serious conversation, and it all boiled over, and they actually called the police on me at this church for going there to ask help to try to get in touch with the FBI. And so obviously I didn't get in touch with the FBI. Instead, the police came, which, I don't know, I don't ever run from the police, so I waited. Okay, you know, whatever. And they were there in a flash, interestingly, and asked me to leave, which was no problem. I would have left. I would have left if they asked me to leave. But at the same time, I was there to get help. They said they would help me, and instead they called the police. The strange thing is this interaction with this woman is exactly what happened at this grocery store today, almost identical. This is not the only time. They were recently in a parking lot here. Some people drove up. I was being friendly. I'm always friendly, actually. They don't show you that part, though. They'll never show you that part. They only show you provoked responses. But most importantly, this is about the first time I tried to contact the FBI. One of 4 times. As I said, the 4th time I tried to contact them from a house, the first residence, that controlled residence that I was in, where they had their little 4-year-old girl dancing around the house in their mother's, her mother's heels and her mother's lingerie, and it was absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. She's just a little girl, poor little girl. But you know, they're using, and this was a church-based group. Very interesting that this household was a Calvary Church household, and it was the Calvary Church where they called the police on me when I asked them for assistance contacting the FBI because all of my electronic equipment was compromised, without a doubt, just compromised. And so I couldn't make the call from my phone. I needed someone to do it outside from any of my equipment, and you know, I couldn't find a payphone. Not just that, I was thinking that my sister's best friend and her husband would be of assistance, but as it's turning out, which I didn't know at the time, it's my family that is also behind this. So it's very strange. This is about 6 years ago. It's right after the fire, probably 2 or 3 months after the fire, and it's just virtually unbelievable. But when I went and asked my friend, I called them up and told them that they were, you know, I'm going to turn all this stuff over to get their permission. Her response was quite strange also. Extremely strange. I would have thought she would have thought it was something like, I mean, nobody wants any kind of pictures of themselves revealed like that. I understand that completely. But I had no choice. I had no choice. I care about her very much. regardless of her ghosting me or how she supposedly feels about me now. I care about her very much. I care about all these people. I don't really blame them. They've been told something that is out of this world. But for them to not contact the FBI or assist me in that manner, what are they covering up? What are they hiding? How many people knew that they were going to set my house on fire? You know, Atreyu and I could have died in that. We could have died. Just plain and simple. It's a felony arson, felony arson that could have killed me and my dog, which makes it a big deal. And I'm not going to let up. I'm going to keep releasing these stories. Please understand, this is my first beginning. I've allowed all this to keep building up, keep happening, so I can document as much of it as I can, so that I can let you people know. Not just that, you don't even understand. The things I have discovered is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Calling the FBI, getting cursed out by them and hung up on. Unbelievable. And of course their ignorance towards a child being basically abused in one of these schemes from the Calvary Church. Just a reminder, it was the Calvary Church where they called the police on me, where I was asking for assistance, and they were playing on this scheme, this tactic or whatever it is, with somebody messing with my dog in the middle of me trying to take care of business, and saying that I'm being violent or something. All I did was ask the lady to stay away from my dog. I'm trying to talk to somebody here about something very important. That's it. But this is how they play it, and I think that you all are reasonable people and understand that there's something strange going on here. So please read my stories about Atreyu and I's experiences on atreyudog.medium.com. atreyudog.medium.com. Thank you. Thank you.